Hello, boys and girls and parents. My name is Marisela, and I want to welcome you to my wellness segment. Today, I am going to talk to you about a simple and efficient method to balance our feelings and manage our stress called finger holds. For today's segment, all you need is your hands, attention to your breathing, and willingness to try something new. So let's begin and welcome. As you can see in this image, each finger represents a feeling. What we're going to do today is hold each finger for a few seconds with our opposite hand until we feel a pulse. So we're going to begin doing it, but before we do, I just want to let you know that this is such a simple practice that you can do anywhere. You don't have to be in your house. If you're in a party with a gathering, hopefully now you're at home this time, but if you were to be somewhere else, you could do it, and it's something that nobody knows what you're doing, so it's very simple and it's very efficient. What I'm going to ask you to do right now is to either lay down or sit down. Make sure you're sitting straight. Let me fix myself. So I'm going to hold my hand up so you can see how I'm doing it. I'm going to start with the thumb, and the thumb, it represents when we're upset, when we're feeling upset, when we're feeling grief, when we want to cry maybe. And like I always tell my club kids, it's okay to have these feelings. It's okay to be upset. It's okay to be angry. It's what we do with that makes a difference. And that's why this practice is so helpful, because it allows us to balance our emotions, to balance our feelings, or even when we're stressed, to come to calmness so we don't do something that we might regret later. So again, we start with our thumb finger. Don't press it too high so you can let the blood flow. And we hold it for a few seconds. Pay attention to your breathing. Try to do some deep breathing. Right now I'm going to, go over it with you, and we're going to inhale and exhale. We inhale through our nose. Exhale through our mouth. So we're going to hold it until we feel a pulse, and then we move to our next finger. Now this finger represents when we are scared, when we also have fear, or we feel, maybe even have a little bit of panic. Hold this finger until you feel a pulse, and again remember to breathe. And we move on to our next finger. This finger represents anger, when you're mad, when you even have a rage or a lot of resentment. So let's hold this finger. Now there's some fingers that we might need to hold for a little bit longer. Just listen to your body, and your body will tell you. Sometimes you just want to hold one finger. So whatever feels comfortable for you is fine. Now we'll move on. Now this finger represents when we're worried. Sometimes they make the relationship to family, and sometimes we worry about our families, and we feel anxiety, and we are preoccupied. So let's hold that finger. If you are feeling this way, if you're feeling worried, if you have anxiety, just hold it for a few minutes until you're ready to move on. And last, this is our pinky, and it represents when you're feeling bad about yourself, when you have, maybe there's a lack of self-esteem, just hold it. It's like you're holding yourself. Hold it with love. Tell yourself that it's okay. And that's it. Wasn't it fast? 5 fingers. We probably did it in less than 5 minutes. And it suits you. Like I said, maybe you might need to do it for a little bit longer. You might need to do it for maybe just one finger. I will be. You can go back to the pictures to see what each finger represents, and it's an easy practice. Emotions and feelings, they're like waves in our body, and so holding the fingers allows us to bring some balance to it. So I hope you like this practice, and stay tuned for the next segment. Thank you. Bye.